What is going on, guys? Dorko back again, and I'm with Razbowski today, folks.
Hey everybody, Razbowski here, and we have got something pretty damn sexy for you guys today.
Yes, so as you know, Scott has just posted a brand new teaser, and with lots of hype in the Five Nights at Freddy's community, because we want to know what this is about, of course. And me and Raz, and lots of other people definitely know that this dude is a Freddy animatronic.
Yeah, if you have a look at him, he's got a hat for one. The hat for one, that's Freddy's hat. Two, his overall shape is very, very Freddy-like, and the nose as well. It just shows that this guy is Freddy. However, this is not a Freddy we have seen before.
Exactly. So here I'm going to show you a lovely slideshow of the comparisons with all the other Freddys. Like I said, it's not a Freddy we've seen before, and it's very, very old styled as well. It's withered. It's all over the place, and obviously the teeth and stuff, the sharp nails, we've never seen that before either. So I don't feel like this is going to be an old animatronic where it's been changed to have like freaking all this happening to him. We think that it's going to be a Freddy what we haven't seen before.
Yeah, definitely. And if you compare it to somebody else that we've recently come to know and love, Springtrap, you will notice immediately there are a lot of similarities between the two of them. The first one, for instance, is the skin texture or the coating on the outside. As Dawko so brilliantly pointed out, it kind of looks like little, what would you say, snowflakes?
Yeah.
The little like veiny sort of texture on what looks to be like a hard plastic. They're both the same. If you have a look at the shoulders on either one of them, the shoulder style is the very, very, very similar, which leads us both to believe that these guys could possibly be of the same generation.
Yes, and what else is in the same generation of both Springtrap? They are the wearable costumes. Spring Freddy, folks. Another comparison, what we wasn't going to hint yet, but we are going to damn right spill it out now, folks, is that this Spring Freddy secretly has 5 fingers. If you focus on the hand where it's holding the hat, you can just about see the final 5th finger just behind the first finger at the front, focusing our way. You can clearly see it, folks. You can't see the point of the nail because it's behind the first finger, but you can see the lump of the finger. I know it's very hard to describe, but you can clearly see it if you actually focus on it.
Yeah.
And all of the other animatronics in the past, including Golden Freddy, have all had 4 fingers, which makes us think that these are the animatronics. But Spring Bonny and Spring Freddy both have 5 fingers because they're supposed to be worn by humans.
Yep, definitely, and that's the biggest giveaway. Like, even if you didn't see the similarities between the skin, the whole endoskeleton, even the same way that they've degraded over time is in a very similar fashion. If you have a look at the top, Freddy, coming out of Freddy, if you know what I mean, the top miniature Freddy, he's coming out of a very similar hole to where Springtrap has a hole, where we saw his neck and the poor man's muscles. It looks like he's falling out of a very similar gap. If you have a look at the wear and tear in the arms, very similar again to Spring Bonny or Springtrap. And as Dawko said, like the 5 fingers, none of the rest of them had 5 fingers. This suit was meant to be worn. The only generation that was meant to be worn were the spring costumes, which had to be retired fairly quickly after they were brought in because of the malfunctions. This guy right here, the scariest motherfucker you've ever seen alive, clearly has to be Spring Freddy. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, and we haven't actually learned a lot about Spring Freddy, so it's going to be something new. You know, Scott wants to make a new game. He's going to have to bring something new to it, just like he did with Five Nights at Freddy's 3. He brought Springtrap. It would be awesome to see Spring Freddy in action in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, because we don't know anything about him yet. And me and Raz have been thinking, like, why has he got these sharp teeth and sharp nails? We personally think, folks, that it was actually used to for humans to wear it, but someone, we still don't know who, has tampered with this suit to make it look this horrifying and aggressive.
Yeah, it is strange how somebody has tampered with it, because it is horrific. It's horrifying. I don't even understand the benefit of having little Freddy's coming out of it, apart from the scare factor. It was made to terrify somebody. So if this is the purple guy that's done it, say for instance, whoever has done it is clearly playing with its prey. It wants to frighten its prey to the point that it just is paralyzed in fear, because if you saw that, you're not telling me that you would either shit yourself or you would or paralyzed with fear, or you'd run away. Either if you witness this, you're not going to think, oh my god, I fancy an ice cream with this guy, because you're going to be so damn terrified. And whoever has modded him to be like this is definitely got a sick sort of twisted pleasure from scaring, terrifying children.
Yeah, we also know about lots of people tampering with animatronics in the past. Like in the other Five Nights at Freddy's games, we see phone calls saying someone's tampered with the animatronics, which would mean that they're very good with messing with the animatronics. And in the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 mini games, we see Purple Man ripping apart the animatronics, so he knows what he's doing. So it's clearly something that we've not known yet, that someone has actually made an animatronic out of something instead of actually just tampering with them. He's created a monster. A
total monster. And if you remember, on any of the custom nights, you get fired for tampering.
Yes,
which
exactly.
Again leads to believe that maybe somebody else has been fired for a similar reason. But this guy, oh, if it is Spring Freddy, then that is, again, something else to complete the series.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think this is Spring Freddy? Did you notice that there were 5 fingers before we actually mentioned it in this video? Because we didn't notice it at first until we actually really went into depth of this picture. And we went absolutely insane when we saw there was 5 fingers, because only Springtrap only has 5 fingers as well. So yeah, let us know if you didn't notice anything what we've mentioned in this video. And please leave a like if you agree with what we're saying. Remember to subscribe to Raz. I'll put his link in the description below. He's an awesome guy. He does lots of Five Nights at Freddy's videos, but he does Let's Plays as well from other games as well.
And if you're sitting here on my channel, then make sure you go and check out Dawkos' channel as well and subscribe to him if you've enjoyed this conversation today, because there's going to be plenty more where this came from, guys. Plenty more.
Yeah, really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Lots of love, and we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.